Hello, in the following video, Tadbir and me, Andre, are going to talk about corporate social responsibility by presenting the practices of Four Seasons hotels and resorts in regard to it.
For those of you who do not know what corporate social responsibility or CSR is, it is a business approach that contributes to sustainable development by delivering economic, social, and environmental benefits for all the stakeholders. CSR is a concept with many definitions and practices. CSR has five main components: the environment, the community, the workforce, the market, and visions and values a company holds. Coming to the corporation, Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts was launched in the year 1960 in downtown Toronto by Issy Sharp and his father Max Sharp. They followed a simple principle to treat every customer as a special guest. During 1980 and 1989, the hotel company unveiled flagship hotels in multiple US cities including Boston, LA, and Chicago. The brand expanded around the world between 1990 and 1999, opening properties in Europe and Asia. Milano and Tokyo were the first cities to be opened. Since 2007, Bill Gates has been the majority owner of the company, who has a futuristic vision and the vision to make the world a better place. The fact that Four Seasons follows the principle of do unto others as you would have them do unto you shows the respectful and positive values of the company. Moreover, Four Seasons believes that their people are their greatest asset, as the hotel company's progress is based on this since the early times of its formation. Another belief of Four Seasons is cooperation is the key to effectiveness, as cooperation upholds the value of the world being one, considering the highly diverse workforce of Four Seasons hotels and resorts.
When talking about CSR workforce, it's one of the most important components of it because employees are major stakeholders in any corporation. Four Seasons has been named for the 20th consecutive year on Fortune's 100 Best Companies to Work For list. In 2016, Four Seasons has been ranked 70th on this list. Also, it has been ranked 57th best workplace for women and 94th best workplace for millennials. Since its beginnings in the 60s, the Golden Rule has been the single basic principle through which the company operates with its guests, its partners, and its employees. As an extension of the Golden Rule policy, Four Seasons has its complimentary rooms policy, unique in the industry and one of the most popular employee programs. Each Four Seasons employee worldwide has the opportunity to experience any Four Seasons location in the world for 5 days per year. Let's talk about diversity in employment. When it comes to executives, 89% of them are men, while only 11% are women. But worldwide, 46% of the employees are women and 54% of employees are men. Out of these, 64% are minority employees. Since 1990, every US Four Seasons full and part-time employee who is not covered by a collective bargaining agreement has had the option to be covered by the employment contract called Impact. Coming to environment. Four Seasons involves its employees and its guests in the common goal of preserving and protecting the planet. Since 1985, Four Seasons engages in sustainable practices that conserve natural resources and reduce environmental impact. For example, when weather phenomenon El Niño swept across the Pacific in 1998, it devastated the Maldivian reef, bleaching and killing 90% of shallow water corals because of the unusually warm ocean temperatures. Four Seasons Resort Maldives decided to help and teamed up with an environmental consultancy company and in 2001 established the coral propagation project Reefscapers. A decade later, it's the most successful program of its kind in the world. The team's efforts have led to a 20% increase in coral cover surrounding the resorts. Even marine biologists around the world are taking notice, and techniques developed through reefscapers are now being used in global development of artificial reef generation. Another example is the one of Four Seasons Hotel Vancouver. The hotel is diverting a significant amount of waste from landfill through its recycling program. Glass, plastic, paper, cardboard, and newspapers materials are collected for reprocessing, and harmful products like batteries, paints, and fluorescent light bulbs are responsibly recycled and are kept out of the landfill. Since 2008, the hotel has recycled enough material to fill 5,676 full-sized pickup trucks. The last example is the one of executive chef Robert Gerschnecker of Four Seasons Hotel Atlanta. He converted the fifth floor terrace of its hotel into a garden oasis for local produce and herbs. He also introduced an apiary to help combat a declining bee population and to improve urban pollination. The apiary has produced only in 2010 alone 100 pounds of honey. At the hotel's restaurant, Park 75, diners can enjoy the fruit of Chef Gerschnecker's labor, including mint, basil, peppers, more than 100 varieties of tomatoes, and of course, honey.
Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts has been actively participating in the upliftment of the community and the people, which can be seen by its apprenticeship programs at its property in Mumbai and Maldives for promising youth, as it says on their website, between the ages of 17 and 20. These youth are given an opportunity to work in the company in the future. And Four Seasons in 2006 established a research program at its Nevis Caribbean property, the Nevis Turtle Group, to help protect this species from going extinct, as the turtles are listed critically endangered. In 2011, when an earthquake and a tsunami struck Japan, Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts raised $380,000 as a collective effort from the properties around the globe. Furthermore, Four Seasons in Boston has been following a tradition for 20 years in which they celebrate the spirit of giving by giving the less fortunate children teddy bears during the holiday season. For the hospitality industry, the product that is provided is based on the service provided by the hotel towards its guests. Talking about Four Seasons in relation to the value of its service, the company follows the principle of treating every customer as a special guest. In 2017 alone, Four Seasons was awarded AAA 5 Diamond Award in the Americas and was also awarded by Forbes a 5-star hotel rating, showing the service values and the efficiency. Four Seasons is a member of International Tourism Partnership, which provides sustainable standards of operation for its members. As Four Seasons is in partnership with the organization, it has led to a sustainable supply chain where suppliers involved in forced and child labor are not interacted with, hence creating the sustainable supply chain.
To conclude the presentation, we believe that Four Seasons, Hotels and Resorts sets a high standard on CSR activities in the hospitality industry, and it's a good example to follow for any other hotel corporation. Thank you for watching.